NZ Motorsport, split second race engines, Greyhound seats, ceramic oil, GP karts. And he makes a great start. Always so fast in the KZ2 shifter kart off the start. World class, in fact. The field sorts itself out through the infield for the first time. Dan Bray will lead him through. Simeon Woolsey in second place. Good start for the 51 kart off grid number 4. Then it's the number 9 of Matt Hamilton from Christchurch. Aaron Maher in 4th. Under pressure from 7, Aaron Wilson. Reece Tinney from Hamilton, the local star. He's back there in his 6th position. Matt Hamilton makes a charge up for 2nd place. Well, Hamilton is fired up. He had those problems in Rotax Light in heat number 1. He's on double duty here today. Great race fitness though, the 12-time National Sprint Kart champion. And he knows he can't afford to let Dan Bray get away, but he'll also want to put in some fast lap times to compare himself to the 1NZ. Woolsey in 2nd place. You can see them hammer down through the gears down into this hairpin turn at the pit corner. Very busy in the cockpit. 33, that's Sean Curran. 96 is Gary Cullum. But Dan Bray running away out in front. The G-Force karting, the Greyhound seat ceramic oil driver. So hard to even match his pace for a lot of the drivers. Trying to get past him, that's a whole different story. But Matt Hamilton certainly showing that he's got good race pace here in the number 9. That's the WKS Kart Store sponsored racer. Woolsey doing a great job in 3rd. Aaron Wilson still there in 4th place from Rotorua. The 11 of Aaron Maher has a look back. He knows that Reece Tinney's there in the 20 kart from Hamilton. The speed of these karts over the top of the crest. You can see them just going a little bit light as they crest the top of that hill. Great picture on Facebook there for the 1NZ of Dan Bray from a couple of days ago where he was getting some airtime. Have a look at his Facebook page and check it out. Perfect driving here for the 1NZ, staying off the ripple strips, hitting every marker. Nixon Performance Tyres, proud to be on board here for this KZ2 class this weekend. But a big thanks again to our main sponsor, Giltrap Group, and Mesidap Instant Noodles and Spark for Business. Well, this field really starting to spread out. Dan Bray looks like he's got this one sorted out. We don't want to put any commentator curses on them though. That happens far too often. But the laps tick on by pretty quickly in KZ2. Right there you can see just the little jig in the seat as they hit the crest. Must be a fantastic feeling for a driver as everything just goes that little bit light over the top. Number 7 of Aaron Wilson is starting to make inroads on Woolsey there in that 3rd position. Simeon might have to get the mojo going here if he wants to hang on for 3rd place. Dan Bray just reaching down to that left-hand side, adjusting the radiator shroud as the temperature comes up. Through turn number 1 to the infield. He commanded the race lead from the start with one of those world-class starts that we know he's always capable of. Hamilton had to fight his way through for this 2nd position. Be interesting to see what those lap times are at the end of this heat race. Woolsey still 3rd. Wilson in 4th in the number 7 kart. Coming up for 1 lap to go. Dan Bray, 8-time New Zealand champion, wants to make it 9 titles here today. And who would bet against him here with this performance in heat number 1? Matt Hamilton in 2nd place. He glances over his shoulder off the hairpin there to see where Woolsey is in 3rd. All the positions look like they're pretty well sorted out. as Dan Bray makes the run up the mountain for the last time here in heat number 1. Dominating performance for Dan Bray in defence of a national title. Matt Hamilton will grab second place. Third place will go to Woolsey. Wilson in cart number 7 will take that 4th position. Well, Dan Bray will be happy about that. It's going to take a big drive from anyone, even as vastly experienced as Matt Hamilton is and a former KZ2 national champion. He's got to pull something special out of the box here if he wants to try and defeat the 1NZ.